printer and I could download a car, I would super do it.
Dude, already tried. Like, straight up. I'm not lying. If I could print anything or download anything from the internet, there is nothing stopping me from downloading my own Keanu Reeves.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Weekly, your one-stop shop for everything what the fuck in news. I'm Steve, and with me, as always, is Calvin.
Yo.
And Gio.
There can only be one.
It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Way too long.
Are we out? Did we finish up the story for that one, or are we like in a different season at this point?
There was a story for this last
don't
one.
worry. There was I had my own headcanon and everything.
We're on season 4. Gio's mind.
Yeah.
Man, we put out episodes less regularly than Gravity Falls.
Yeah. Dude, my headcanon's pretty complicated too.
Oh, I'm sad. Gravity Falls is ending.
Oh, that's true.
Bummer.
Rip.
Well, Alex Hirst the creator wants to do different stuff, so that's all good. It's kind of a bittersweet thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
as long as they end it well.
Yeah.
They gave us enough info.
Yeah, I mean, everyone guessed everything right.
Yeah, we got Weird Mageddon and everything. It was fun.
Yeah. All right.
Stories.
Oh, I gotta show you the worst thing I've ever saw yesterday. It's like, I felt like convulsing and just giving up on life.
Did you see a picture of Anthony?
No. So do you know about Death Battle? Everyone knows here.
Yeah.
But have you heard about this guy who makes cartoon battles?
Oh yes.
Really?
Yes, I've seen that. That is some cringe shit right there.
I need to watch it now.
He just death battles in the worst possible way ever.
It's like MS Paint level of drawing and anime, like
awesome.
It's like
the worst part is like he's really into it.
It's like My Little Pony versus Adventure Time. I think is one of them.
Yeah. Like,
I can't wait. I need to watch these.
Don't like.
No.
I'll watch one once a month to remind myself that I
see those on the side, and I was like, he's still doing those.
Yeah, dude, he's like in the 92nd episode.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna have like a 100th episode special. I swear. It's I think the latest one I saw was Bill Cipher versus what's the weird, super crazy demon guy from My Little Pony.
Oh, Discord?
Yeah, versus Discord. And it's literally just, their model's just going...
I mean, it'd be funny if he wasn't so sincere about it.
I know!
I don't know. Maybe to some people that makes it even more funny.
I mean, if it's like the shittle amount of editing I do put together in like characters smashing together just for like a 3-second joke, that would be about the...
I think my favorite part is that, like, if you go to the comment section, there's like legit flame wars.
Of course there is.
It's pretty great.
I'm surprised he gets enough views to have flame wars in his comments.
He gets enough views. It's so infuriating.
He's doing like
better than we are.
Well, everybody's doing better than
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like we can find someone from Liverpool who's doing worse.
We have 20 subscribers.
Yeah, the guy just messages us. Excuse me? Literally 20 comments a day.
Maybe we should start doing sub for sub. Remember that shit?
Sub for sub, yeah.
That's some old YouTube shit.
Remember, guys, sub for sub.
Sub me and I'll sub you.
Some guy actually who has like 100 followers subscribed to us.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
shout out to that guy. What's his name?
That guy's awesome.
Like something Eevee, like the little Eevee or something like that.
Oh, we'll look him up. I'll look him up, and I'll give him a nice hi.
He's commented on a couple of our videos.
Yeah.
Did you comment back to him?
No.
Oh.
What?
What an asshole.
It's our job!
No, it's not. Our job as content creators is to put shit out there and
no, but we gotta interact. We gotta interact.
Yeah, have you not heard of an HR department? You know what? I'm taking head of HR.
Damn it.
You know the password. You can talk to them.
What's the password? No, what? Wait, we're on record. Give me the password later.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, they'll get into my bank like that.
That's genius. And on another note, change the password to my luggage.
Dude,
kudos to whoever gets that reference.
I was at my work, right, because I have a job now, and there's
golf clap for Gio.
Right, and they have these rows of like lockers with combination locks, and I always use this one, and I'm like, put in my password, and it unlocks, and I open it up, and it's got someone else's stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. So I close it and I use the same password to lock it. It's like, oh, it's my anniversary, so this probably person has something on this day too. 3 weeks later, throughout the week, I always come back. It's just broken. I can use any set of number. It unlocks it.
Oh, shit.
Have you told anybody about this?
No.
Okay, that's not a good idea.
I'm afraid to say anything.
Why?
Just tell, like, your manager, like, after clocking out.
This
I don't
shit's
want to be the
broken.
idiot that knows, like, they just figured it out, but, like, everyone knows. Like, oh, yeah, no, we know. Like, oh. It's like
If you're the new guy, that's gonna happen.
It's like the trust system, though, you know? If you find someone's backpack with their phone
Well, it's
out,
not like you took anything.
it's true.
At
I
my
didn't-
work, there is a kind of a closet area where everyone puts their stuff, like, throw your jacket in.
Yeah.
It's cameraed, but there's also a password to, like, number code to get in.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like
The honor system.
honor system, but there's a camera in there.
Yeah.
So
There's no cameras where the lockers are, so it's literally just honor
I
system.
always get afraid. Like, sometimes I'll leave my jacket in there, and I'll come in, like, in regular clothes and just come in and take that jacket. And I wonder if they think I'm stealing.
Well, the cameras at my place, they can literally zoom in and individually pick out information on people's IDs.
I don't know how good our loss prevention is.
Ours are pretty great.
I mean, Macy's has $100 shit on display, so
Yeah.
I think we're.
It's probably pretty
I don't know.
good.
I kind of want to get transferred to loss prevention, but that's for a different story. Our story today is Haydock High School holds funeral for the resident lab skeleton Arthur after discovering his bones were real.
Imagine how awkward it must be.
Yeah. No, it's more awkward. In the story later, it says he's missing 2 arms and a leg.
This skeleton, which is missing both arms and a leg, had been at Haydock High School for half a century before stunned staff realized his bones were real.
Just
Been to that school for 50 years, and everyone thought it was a fucking
That school-
plastic skeleton.
That skeleton has been there longer than teachers.
Yeah.
Like, how did you figure it out?
I haven't read most of the article. He was put into storage after being replaced with a new plastic skeleton, but found in a cupboard earlier this year.
Oh, okay.
He was discovered by Sarah Dixon, an art technician, who said he looked rather worse for wear with yellow honeycomb bones.
Okay, so when we were finding this story, I was like, wouldn't he like decompose at least a little bit?
Bones?
But yeah,
No,
at least a little.
bones don't decompose.
Well, either way, it makes sense. He wasn't on display for all 50 years. He was
Yeah.
in storage.
Like, the worst that happens to bones, it turns to dust. Yeah, I'm seeing the pictures as we speak. It's
I accidentally
pretty
clicked on a gallery, but I'm glad. It's like everyone in like their uniform, all mournful and throwing roses at this
Of
guy
this
who's been
skeleton
dead.
that's been dead for.
Dude,
Well,
sucker!
he's-
It's because this guy right there.
Probably.
He hasn't been able to sleep for like 3 weeks because he's haunted by the
What,
ghosts.
this kid?
Yeah, look at him. He looks like he has like slept in like 5 weeks.
So if you're looking at the article down in the where it says view gallery, the kid on the left is what Gio's talking about.
He's got like the sad eyes and
He's
everything.
got those
Like,
sunken eyes, like he hasn't slept.
yeah, it's just imagine going to sleep and there's like the armless, legless Arthur. I'm dead. Put me away.
Put me in the ground.
What me and Kellen were discussing is that people probably stole the arms and legs off
Yeah,
of this
that's
thing.
how most like plastic skeletons when they lose limbs. It's some jackass kid stealing the piece.
What do they do?
So
with
someone
these
has
things?
an arm and a leg.
Just like some senior is like, oh, it'd be really funny if we took us off the arm from the skeleton in science lab.
Oh, let's do it. And now, like, they're 50 years later, they're just like,
They realize they have
the
real
voices don't
skeletons.
stop.
They were cursed.
The service, the hearse, and the coffin was given free of charge by the funeral company,
Wow.
organized by Bill Kodok, senior funeral director for Haydock. Wow.
At least that means the school budget didn't go towards the funeral.
I'd be pissed if the school budget went
Exactly.
towards- Are these real freaking roses they're throwing on that?
Yeah, dude.
Maybe.
Jesus, why are they making such a big
I
deal
don't
out of
know.
this?
This guy for a guy that probably already had a funeral. Actually, no. What if this guy was an asshole when he was alive?
Dude,
what if this guy was a murderer?
He gave his life for science, though. Like,
Yeah,
when
that's
he
just
died,
checking a box at the DMV. That's not like being
for like the tax deduction.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm not gonna be able to get my TV at this hour. I'll just scribble it in there. Maybe I'll get an extra $30 and I can get it next year.
Catch the Dick Van Dyke Show. I don't know. Is that a show that was in the 60s?
I don't know.
I actually am a big. Oh yeah. All right. So our next story. Doo-Doo the Clown, honored for heroic actions.
Dude, this guy reminds me of... Oh, I have to tell you.
Oh, God.
So I was...
Strap in, people. Gio's about to tell a story.
I was coming to here, and I was on the trolley, and I just see this really big man with a stroller, right? And there's just this, like...
Big as in fat or big as in
like,
swole?
and like stout.
Okay.
Like dwarven stout, right? Comes in with a huge stroller and this kid, right, who's just sitting there. And I look at him, and he looks like the little kid from Addams Family.
Oh, Pugsley?
Yeah, he looks just like Pugsley. And I look at this kid, I'm like, I swear to God, if he stands up, I'm gonna flip something. I don't care what it is. The kid goes, I like the seat! He stands up, full articulate English, jumps out of the stroller and runs onto the seat. And I'm like, looking at him straight on, like I've lost something about myself. I'm like, sucker, you can walk? You don't need the stroller? You don't need anything about this? And the dad comes in and is like, hey, don't be so loud. And the kid just punts the dad. Just
Wow.
kicks him in the gut. You know what the dad goes? Ah! And then just goes, touches his face a little bit. And the kid just soccer punches him. I'm like,
Soccer punch?
yeah, just like,
You mean sucker punch?
yeah, whatever works for you. I mean, back in my days, it was called a soccer punch because when you played soccer and you beat the guy to death.
You're not supposed to use your hands in soccer. Gio's face right now is like laughing and then serious.
So I'm watching this kid just beat up his dad, and I'm like, this is why I drink. So I take out my little Fanta, and I'm like, just a straight 15 hours of this kid wailing on his dad.
15 hours?
15 minutes.
You were on the bus for 15 hours?
Time is weird for me,
Were you
okay?
like going cross country?
You don't know me. You don't know where I've been.
You
don't
would
know
get
my
very
story.
far in 15 hours on the trolley system. Like, even in the transit, you'd probably be in, like, Phoenix by now.
It takes a while.
Alright, so
Assuming there is a line that goes to Phoenix.
They're probably using.
So back to Doo-Doo the Clown.
So in Toronto, Canada, the city honored Doo-Doo the Clown after jumping into an action in a situation that was anything but funny. I mean,
Failing his clown duties.
yeah, essentially.
He should have made this as hilarious as
So,
possible.
like, CTV News Toronto reported that Shane Ferberman, the clown's real name, we'll just be calling him Doo-Doo from now on.
I think it's Dodo.
No, it's Doo-Doo. There's two O's.
But, I mean, who wants to have his clown name after poop?
This guy.
He's Canadian. We don't understand those kind of people.
Oh, right. The world's not ready yet.
For the people that come out of America's hat.
Yeah.
Was Shane Ferberman was driving in downtown Toronto with two other clown colleagues when he noticed a man acting strangely. I see these people jumping out of a car, a guy running, pushing people, so I called 911. Ferberman's dashboard camera captured the moment the man approached the two women on the street, and then he turns around and runs to attack them. Dressed as Doo-Doo the Clown, Ferberman opened his car door and yelled at the woman to get in. The two women managed to... Okay.
Wait.
Okay, time out.
Just imagine some clown kicking to the door. You guys get in, quick!
Come with me if you want to live!
I'd take the guy chasing you, honestly, after getting in the
Over
car
Doo-Doo the Clown?
with the guy with two other clowns in his car.
Just imagine the awkward moment when this car's just beating up the car, and one of the clowns goes, Hank.
It's like, don't worry, we got more in here than you think.
Oh my god.
Like, they open the car door and, like, literally 15 clowns come out. I was like, So you want to party, motherfucker?
They believe that the guy was the attacker was in some form of drug-induced rage.
Freaking bath salts, man.
Dude, remember when the guy ate someone's face?
Dude, that was crazy.
I
Everyone was saying zombies.
Yeah, I sat down.
Of course.
And I'm like, Mom, let's pack. I'm like, why? It's the end.
It's the
Hey,
end times.
I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm on bath salts, and your face looks tasty.
Oh, dude. I told my sister's fortune yesterday. For the people that don't know at home, I am a fortune teller.
Jesus.
Well, you didn't know, Steve?
I knew.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just this story.
Right? I am gifted.
Wait. What sister is this? The older...
oldest one.
Okay.
Perfect.
I am not only gifted with shamanistic time traveling power, and not only am I immortal in 2 different occasions, but I also, on offhand, tell fortune telling. Alright?
In the rarest of occasions.
Yeah.
On the rarest occasions. So my mom comes up and he's telling me that technically the reason I exist is because of fortune telling, right? So I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You know, I can tell fortunes. She's like, what is that even supposed to mean? I'm like, shh. And my sister goes, shut up, you're not a fortune cookie. And I'm like, the other one said the exact same thing. So I'm like, yes, bring me some paper and I will tell you your fortune.
Your older sister said the same thing.
Yeah.
Look what happened to her.
The youngest one said the same thing.
No, he's like, you told her about, like, everyone has, like, oh, you weren't around for the older sibling.
What do you mean? Oh. Mom, should I tell her? It's not her time. It's not your time. So there I am doing my whole squill, trying to give up as much BS as possible. Right? And my mom goes, you know, he's got a point. It is true. Right? I just told her stuff like, buckle down and study. And my mom's like, wow. He hit the nail on the head. And I'm like...
You're doing a lot of physical stuff that people can't see, Gio.
With the camera. Oh, there's so much comedic loss that we get without a camera.
Nigga, I can't afford a camera.
Yeah.
Suck, I can't afford an Xbox!
Does your laptop not have a camera?
Actually,
Yes.
mine does.
Yes. No, no one wants to see our ugly faces.
It's true, actually.
I don't
We
know.
have faces
I
for,
think you're very
faces
beautiful,
for radio.
You're very beautiful, Calvin.
And
At least
for
people,
photography.
at least people
man.
would love looking at me.
That's a throwback.
I just read the title, but Spanish football player banned for 1 year for attempting to slap a female referee with his penis.
I don't see the problem here.
Wait, did you do that all the time in Mexico?
No.
Just dick slap people in the
You
face.
Well, I mean, if available, it gave you a point.
We don't know. It doesn't necessarily have been her face. It could have been anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. It's warranting a point because, first of all, if it's in the face, that's like an instant win of the game. Because you do have to shot put yourself up into the air. And the referee's got instinct, so he's going to move out of the way, you know? I mean, it's a bannable offense only if you fail.
I guess this guy missed.
According to the Spanish media outlet Maricana, disciplinary committee decided to punish a player with a 1-year suspension of his federal license, as well as a 468 euro fine for performing public acts of common knowledge with a completely undignified and disrespectful to the assistant referee at the crowd present at the game.
It's common knowledge. If he wouldn't have failed, he would have gotten the point.
It doesn't say where he tried to, or how he tried to do this.
I can only imagine.
Rather unfortunate.
Yeah. See, this is why you don't play soccer when you're a scrub.
Only the pros can dick slap like that.
Only the pros can actively helicopter and still play soccer.
Do they cock push-ups on a regular basis?
Yeah. We got the
I had a
weight.
person try to convince me that was a thing. It was the stupidest thing they had ever said. I couldn't be friends with him afterwards.
All right, you ready for our catch, Gio?
I can only imagine what the thumbnail says.
Cat bounce. Woo! Woo!
Oh my god, one
Where'd the other
disappeared.
cats go? Oh, there they are.
I just moved a little high.
Ah, look at them.
All right.
So we got cat-bounce.com.
You'll make it rain. You make it rain, cats.
Man,
Oh.
look at him go.
Jeez.
Steven, make it happen.
All right, we're gonna make it rain.
Ah! These cats have no idea what existence is.
Oh wait, gotta grab my favorite one. Where is he? No.
Oh no, shit.
I can't grab any of them. I'm flinging around too well. They're not losing momentum.
Oh, I think it's ruined. There it is.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
you gotta catch him.
No, get ass.
Oh.
This is like existential. Like, what the hell?
You gotta predict it
Oh, it's slowing down, I think.
bit by bit.
Yeah.
You threw him up pretty high the first time, though.
Yeah.
See, it's getting a little easier.
Yeah, there is momentum. Okay.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh,
Now throw them really high up.
you did last time. There you go, you got him.
I got-
Yeah.
This is our favorite because it's like, oh, I'm stuck in time. Help me.
Send for the doctor. Dude, I was playing. I
Oh,
was
shit.
playing with a cat yesterday, right? And it
Jesus Christ, just launched.
it is gone. I don't think it's coming back. Is it coming back?
Who knows?
I don't see it.
Damn.
It's like watching your siblings cry. The best thing ever.
Calvin doesn't know that feeling because he's
Yeah.
the youngest.
It's true.
Oh,
What?
dude,
Am I?
are you?
I thought you were the youngest.
I'm 22.
The youngest sibling in your family.
That's true, I am. I only have one other
don't-
sibling, and I'm the youngest.
You
Yeah.
don't have older siblings, is what I was trying to say.
Dude,
I don't have younger siblings.
if you ever have like the chance
Right.
to see a kid, right? Just if they're crying, just kneel down and say, "Your tears give me strength," and then walk away. I did that to my sister once, and as I
Oh,
closed
yeah.
the door, all I hear was, "I don't want to make him stronger," and more crying.
What?
Oh shit. Nick.
I recommend it.
I'll tell you one thing though. I hate when kids cry, except for when they just got punished.
Oh, that's the best one.
Because then,
This
then
might-
you know they got their comeuppance.
This might sound real bad, but when my sisters got punished, I would have to run to my room and close the door. Because, I mean, it's
Oh, because you're about to burst out laughing.
Yeah,
being
because
punished?
I would just hold onto my body
Yeah.
and just curl up and go like, oh. My mom thought I was just scared that I didn't want to get punished. If she only walked through the door while I'm like, What's the next story?
Okay,
Right.
so cat-bounce.com for all your cat bouncing needs. Chipmunk music played at deter homeless sleepers.
Considered cruel. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. Well, if
So-
we really don't want homeless people sleeping outside your business, just play the Chipmunks music out as loud as you can. They'll never want to sleep there again.
Come to Burrowmouth Coal Station at night and you'll hear a non-stop squeaky Alvin the Chipmunks coming out the ceiling speakings.
Speakers?
That too.
It marks a change from bagpipe music, which had been used for the past 6 weeks between midnight and 6 a.m. Wow.
It's true, bagpipes are much more soothing than Alvin and the
they
Chipmunks.
really are. Here's a quote. If they're laying down in their sleeping bags and they've got this constant music going through their head, it'll make them go insane. Resident called the scheme cruel and unnecessary.
I don't know. I think it's pretty necessary. We don't want hobos stinking up the place.
Yeah.
I think the worst part is that, I mean, hobos aren't the problem. It really isn't. It's the fact that they make hobo communes.
It's true.
Like Hoboton.
Yeah, like, you don't...
That's a real place, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Just like Hoboton.
Yeah, you can't ignor them because then they do make communes.
Just go like, hey, skit, skit, skit.
the only way they can make it worse is start playing It's a Small World.
Oh,
That's what they're going to do when the
yeah.
holidays end.
Can you
Yeah.
just imagine just homeless people crawling towards the nearest police office station? Arrest me.
Yeah. No,
Why? It's a small world. After all.
Oh. They did bagpipes to deter the homeless people.
yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Just, I guess people over the pond don't like bagpipes because they're more common over there. I don't know. I like bagpipes.
But yeah, it's a nice.
They're fine.
it's a nice break to the normal music that we get.
Just hope you don't have to take the train between midnight and 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys ever taken a bus like to anywhere?
I mean,
Not like a city bus, like a Greyhound or a something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Dude, that is the worst.
It's a really bad experience.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell if Uncle Joey, as you call him now, is a crack addict or the crack seller. Or maybe he just dabbles in his own equipment. You really can't tell.
I took a Greyhound bus from St. Louis to Wait. Yeah.
You're a little confused.
Need to relearn your geography.
Yes, my geometry. I think it was from St. Louis to Chicago. And that was like a 8-hour bus trip.
Yeah.
I did that Thanksgiving of 2013. I was in AmeriCorps that year.
Right.
And I was gonna stay with my cousins. It got so cold in that bus.
God damn.
Because it is cold up north, and it was wintertime. It's Thanksgiving.
They don't have any AC,
cold.
right?
Nope. I mean, they have AC. They don't have any heating.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want the window seat. That was a mistake.
No, you gotta come packed with like your own
Parka.
everything.
Winter gear.
Yeah, you gotta dress for the Himalayas when you use one of those. Man who says he was shot asks for Uber ride home.
So our next story, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, a man was shot, and instead of calling for help, he calls an Uber driver in Grand Rapids. Alright, side note, did any of you guys find Uber kind of sketchy?
Yeah,
I thought it would be.
Did you use it before?
No, but my brother and his wife do it pretty often, and they haven't had any issues.
Really?
I don't know,
I think they have to, I don't know, take a test, or, they have to do something to, be able to be an Uber driver.
They have to take a test, and they have to be monitored constantly.
So, I mean, they have to do something to be able to, before they can become an Uber driver, so...
I don't know, I just don't like the fact of going into somebody else's car and...
Yeah, the car has to be clean by regulation.
A cheaper taxi.
I guess.
Is it cheaper taxi?
I think it's supposed to be cheaper. Otherwise, what's the point?
I guess.
It's mobile.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't. It's the reason I don't see
If you
taxis
can call
anymore.
if you call Uber on your phone, you can call a taxi
I
on
see
your phone
taxis
too.
all the time around the bus station, the trolley stations.
I used to see taxis all the. Well, yeah, I know the one you're talking about, but where I used to live, the taxi was the only way to get around. To bigger cities,
I got Uber.
bigger places.
Yeah, I guess.
Wasn't there Uber? Was there something else besides Uber too?
For a week.
I can't remember what it was called. I thought there was something else. Either way.
Anyways, 13 WZZM 13 spoke to the Uber driver who picked up the shooting victim outside of J. Gardella's.
Gardella's?
I don't know how to.
Looks like Gardella's.
In downtown Grand Rapids after midnight on Thursday morning. So this is the quote from the driver. I tried to get in the hospital. He wouldn't do it. He refused to do it, said the Uber driver. He looked like a handkerchief. Or something tied around his leg, trying to stop the bleeding.
You could see right into his leg and the big crease down his pants where something had obviously hit him in the leg, and he later told me he had been shot by a .22 pistol. However, despite the obvious injury, the man only wanted a ride home. He said if he didn't take him here, he was going to get out and walk the rest of the way. So I brought him here, said Heineck. Then I called the police, and that's why you're here. Sometimes you help people with what's going on, sometimes you don't want to help, and sometimes people don't want to be helped.
So yeah,
the guy was shot.
So instead of being like, Jesus Christ, I just got shot, he's like, yeah, I need to go home. I've been shot.
Look, sir, gonna take you to the hospital. If
No,
you take
I'm
me to
just-
the hospital, I'm gonna walk home.
Yeah.
But you're shot. I'm
In the
going
leg.
to walk
home.
All right.
Okay then. As long as
Taking
I'm
the
getting-
long way, you asshole.
Doesn't it hurt? I walked in here just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a point there.
Stop being such a pussy. Come on.
Yeah.
I gotta get home. You know what's on TV right now?
Yeah.
Dude,
haven't had
I'm not
dinner
gonna
yet,
miss Dancing with the Stars.
and I have not had dinner yet.
Jeez, I need some chicken tendies.
I need to get home really quick. My gingivitis is acting up.
It's a real severe case.
It's a big problem. But you're shot, and this is a bigger problem.
If I don't brush my teeth right now, I'm gonna have a really bad day.
I need some mouthwash stat.
My gingivitis. Sorry, gingivitis.
Man arrested with 51 live turtles in his pants. Pled guilty to smuggling.
Just imagine, sir, are those turtles? I'm sorry!
Sir, what are you doing with a bunch of tortoises in your hands? Excuse me, they're turtles!
And I am smuggling them.
For God, the nerve of some people.
Yeah, jeez.
So this actually reminds me of a story I heard about Christopher Walken. So, you all know who Christopher Walken is, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'm Christopher Walken.
That was a terrible Christopher Walken impression.
I don't do Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, you gotta really...
Story.
Okay, so, fine, dude. Be a jerk about it. Apparently, there's like this big dinner, and Christopher shows up with a really big jacket, and like everyone's having a like dinner conversation, talking. They hear meow. They look around. It's like, what's that? And like whatever. And they keep on going, and they keep on hearing meow, meow. And it's like, is that coming from you, Christopher? And he stands up, and he opens his jacket. He's like, I'm Christopher Walken, and I have kittens in my jacket.
And does he just have little cats?
I don't know. I heard this story from somebody. Sam, actually. I heard it from school.
Really?
Told me this back when I thought he was somebody worth listening to.
I'm sorry.
But I don't know how true the story is.
Yeah.
I'm Christopher
sounds
Walken.
funny.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's just hope.
So this guy...
So those are rubber bands, so I can only imagine he rubber band.
Them to his leg.
Yeah.
Are they rubber band? I can't
Are
really
those light
tell.
refractions? They might be light
I think
refractions.
Oh.
the turtles are in the water.
They
so.
looked like rubber bands for a second.
Yeah, but they don't
Those are
really...
light refractions.
So...
Either that or duct tape the turtles onto them.
Yeah.
A Canadian man was caught with a dozen turtles in his pants, has pleaded to guilty to smuggling in the federal court in Michigan.
So the guy really needed his turtle soup.
Look,
You
these
say
turtles.
that the guy's name is Kaizu.
What?
Kaizu.
Kaizu.
Okay.
Or Zukai, technically.
No, it's Kaizu.
He probably did the first name, last name correctly in this one.
Has pled guilty to smuggling or attempting to smuggle more than 1,000 turtles
Jesus
from the
Christ!
southeastern area to the state.
Somebody really wants turtle soup bad.
Oh my god! He was caught last year at a border crossing with 51 snappers taped to his body.
What the fuck?
Fuck!
Dude, snapping turtles will bite your dick clean
Dude,
off.
I've seen a snapping turtle eat, like just take one chunk out of a pineapple, and it was more than half gone.
Sir, look, we're not even going to arrest you. You need to remove those from your body.
Why? I don't understand. They're just just barely missing him. It's like,
Just like,
sir.
just like, try and take them off if you can.
Just walks around, I have $1,000 in drugs. Like, we're going to have to arrest you. Takes out his jacket. Whack, whack!
Just snap.
Go ahead, officer.
Go ahead, officers. I have trained all 100 turtles.
Bill, Ted, whack, whack!
Formation Tulsa, go!
Whack, whack, whack!
The 27-year-old who would order turtles online would travel to the U.S., pick them up, and then ship them to China or return them to Ontario.
Oh my god.
He faces a penalty of 10 years in prison after his guilty plea Thursday
The
in
worst part is
Michigan.
you can't even shoot them because like that'd be hurting. It's like the perfect crime.
Yeah.
It's like walking in with babies taped onto you.
You just gotta wear something on your face so they don't shoot you in the head.
Yeah, no, with a baby on your face.
He regularly deals in turtle shipments worth $30,000, $80,000, or $125,000.
Turtle shipments.
You want turtle? Oh, why? Turtle from America! Smuggle real good!
Yeah, this is a long article.
That's a lot. Like, how many turtles do you think is worth $30,000?
Enough.
Like,
He
if
was
they're
found
like...
with 41 live turtles snapped to his leg and hidden 10 between his legs.
God.
Sir, are you okay?
I just got a little...
Just... Yeah? Those are some serious lumps. I have conditions.
You just hear snaps, like...
What?
turtle noises.
I don't think that's a turtle noise.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Alright.
Turtles can go real fast. That's the worst part. And they got
Well,
claws.
turtles are a different thing from tortoises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turtles live in water and tortoises are on land, so
Yeah.
that's a little factoid for you.
That's how you know the difference between turtles and tortoises.
I
Now you just gotta remember how to tell the difference between alligators and crocodiles.
yeah.
Alligators have shorter snouts.
And the teeth, right?
I don't
I've,
remember.
I always remember the V and the U shape. I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
gators have like a U-shaped snout.
You know what the difference between all of them are? If
What?
both of you tried fighting them, you would die. But me,
You know-
I'd be just fine.
Oh, that reminds me. Like, I plan on. All right, this is the last story. It will be a little informative. I told somebody this factoid I found out earlier this year, that horses are left over from the Ice Age,
Yeah?
and then there I was like, what about crocodiles and alligators? Those are left over from dinosaurs. So that's it for the show this week, everybody. If you like it, maybe hit the like button, and if you want to see more of this, maybe subscribe. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. You're a grown adult, I think.
You have free will.
And
So you think.
the guy who has followed us and subscribed to us, don't worry, I will set you up with some nice art in made in MS Paint.
It's all 20 of our subscribers.
All 20 of our subscribers get a free MS Paint
Oh,
picture.
sweet. I'm going to get an MSP from Geo. I'm
Nice,
subscribed
me
to our
too.
own channel.
So am I.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, just send in an email to us and requesting something.
Yeah, just just for the subject line, just put in request for MS Paint drawing.
And I will draw you all MS Paint pictures of your request. Albeit, they're not going to be very good. And in fact, if I give up, you might just get random scraps in general. Like, don't ask for something stupid.
I might
Like,
post this, at least this last segment, on our I Can Draw That.
yeah.
A lot of people just like, for the next 8 hours, I will be drawing whatever you want.
In MS Paint.
But yeah, you can email Geo at theloungezero@yahoo.com. Also, you can send us stories there that you want us to go over.
And if I like the paint submission that I'm going to make, I might go into further detail and not make it an MS Paint.
Ooh,
There's that.
there's always that possibility.
If you have a real good request.
If you have a real good request.
Like-
Like a shining dragon punching a tiger in the face while Robot Hitler explodes in the background.
I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see that.
Well, you're making it, so...
Oh, snap! I am! High five me!
Can I get a Velociraptor playing with sparklers, not sprinklers?
Sparklers?
Yes,
I can try, yeah, sure.
Nice.
You got one?
Off the top of my head. Nope, I've got nothing.
Alright, that's it for this week, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Okay, bye.